Sup chat, welcome back to OLDC Uno, aka 2017, aka I hope that there's not a previous OLDC that's just forever lost to time. It has been a hot minute since I played some Super Mario World of any kind, honestly. So last time we did the Ice World, and we managed to crown a new #1 that I feel like I kind of said that there's no way that no one's gonna beat out So Safe It's Born by Lazy for a hot while. And I wonder if some level will beat it out. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we did. I would like to point out that the Ice World was seriously lacking in the ice physics department. I think only a little handful of them were actually had ice physics to them. So today we're doing, well, you kind of saw in the pipe, I kind of skipped past it. I mean, it's in the title as well. We're doing the industrial world. I always say that the industrial world is always like, oh, this world where it's always boring, but ever since I said that back in, I think, VLDC 7, the industrial worlds are normally the stronger worlds. Like, VLDC 7's industrial world was freaking banger. VLDC 8's had some bangers, but it wasn't that strong. VLDC 9, I don't think did have a industrial world. And now we're doing OLDC, so we'll see how this one goes. We're freaking 6 minutes into the stream and I haven't even started the game. I do want to point out that another positive thing is, well, not positive, but how do I go at saying this? Like, the main website was down for quite a long time, right? I think not 2 weeks, but it was gone between the time that I didn't stream till now. So basically, it's like, I know I haven't streamed this, but on the other end, it's kind of fine because with the website down, I wouldn't have had the official rankings for any of these levels. So I would have had to, I probably could have Wayback Machined, but either way, it's back now. I got the ranking list. Enough just stalling Felix. Let's jump into it. We got the Boney Crew, banner name, by Windfish. This is 54th place out of the 83 officially ranked levels. Because again, 6 of them are not officially ranked, but I am ranking it. So 54 with a score of 28.33 out of 50. I like how all of these levels are buildings, except for this one right here. But you got Ghost House, Fortress, Castle, Fortress, Ghost House, Fortress, dot. Wait, what? Is that one level gonna be special? What the heck? Freaking Bowser music all of a sudden. We got a freaking airship inside of a ghost house. Maybe it's like a shipyard or something. I don't freaking know. It looks, I don't know what to make of it. Again, I'm making a big case out of it, and I am aware that we already have an auto-scroller on our hands. I'll go ahead and add that. There's actually a few things we could fill out already. I got my bingo card here, made by yours truly. So we have auto-scroller already. I noticed there is a lot of auto-scrollers in this frickin' OLDC. Auto-scroller, I'm blind. Auto-scroller, and we have layer 3, because this mist is layer 3, believe it or not. Kind of wish I knew how to do that, because I kind of had not a smart idea, but a good idea for a level in my ROM hack, but I don't know how to make this mist work. I don't really delve into layer 3 shenanigans. Like, layer 2 is already complex enough, and you want me to delve into layer 3? No, thank you. Like, layer 3 honestly did not need to be included. I think it's there in the original Super Mario World just for having, like, a background when layer 2's involved, because if you haven't noticed, whenever there's layer 2 involved, it takes the background away in Super Mario World. So layer 3 is kind of there to add a sense of background. So a prime example would be think about Castle 2 in the original Super Mario World. In the layer 2 section, like the last room before the boss room, that's layer 3. God, I sound like such a nerd, but it's a freaking auto-scroller, dude. Like, I can only talk about stuff so much. In all honesty, it's a pretty boring auto-scroller. Like, we're on the freaking longest ship in freaking Yano Felix history. Like, it would make a bit more... Oops. I probably shouldn't have done that. It would make sense if it got broken up into multiple ships. But no, it's just a long-ass one. Okay, finally. Like, finally, we're off of the ship. Get me off. And that's the end of the level. Yeah, nice auto-scroll. Or, nice auto-scroller with no midway.
17.
GG's. GG's all around, dude. It's gonna, yup. Get used to that, chat. It's gonna move us every freaking time. Except for probably this level. Take us back here, so. Freaking spoilers. Spoilers in advance. I gotta figure out something when we get to the best ranked levels of the world. Because if that freaking pushes me to the next level, I ain't gonna condone that, dude. I'll probably just be like, BRB! For the 2 seconds that I'm gonna be... like, switching from the next level back to this. Like, I'm not gonna do it for all of these levels, right? Because the frickin' would be all 89 levels. Alright, get to fill out that no midway as well. And that's really it. So, I can understand why this level had no midway, because at least the power-ups and the... Like, okay, to start, I should also not reiterate, but mention that I'm probably rusty in terms of judging, quote unquote, considering I haven't played this in over a week and more. So the Boney crew, it didn't really stick with the gimmick of, like, when I see the Boney crew, I think, okay, there's gonna be a lot of dry bones, bony beetles, and a whole lot of everything, but I feel they were in the level, right? But I felt like there was more Bowser statues than dry bones, so overall, yeah, it's kind of it's not the best auto-scroller we played, but I think it was fine for what it was. No, I'm kind of like twisting my own arm saying that. I don't want to say it's bad because it was pretty fun as an auto-scroller would get. And I can understand why it didn't have a midway, because at least the power-ups were pretty friendly. I think I only got hit once, but that might also mean that there wasn't a whole lot of danger in this level, i.e. lots of downtime. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's not the best auto-scroller we played. I get to say that because we played a F-ton of freaking auto-scrollers in this hack already. So, I'm doing the obvious choice and probably ranking it close, or judging it based on all the other auto-scrollers with no midways. So, like, you got, where was the other one? You got River Raft Ride. So, in my opinion, A felt more fun, but the Boney crew felt more involved, weirdly saying. So yeah, it's better than A. Is it better than Colin's level? Probably not. So it might legit just get 42nd. Did New York Subway have a midway? I probably would have put no midway, because like the more levels that have no midway, the more I'm like, okay, you're gonna get penalized for that. Yeah, it's just 42nd. Colin's level was a bit like not copy and paste, but the same gimmick, but it automatically is better because it was more fun to play, and it wasn't an on-scroller, and it had a midway. So the Boney crew gets 42nd. If you notice, I don't know what Google whatever the heck this is, but this thing is up here now. Normally it would, when I would scroll down, this part would just stay up here, but no, look at that. Fancy! Franchi. So the aesthetics, it's just one long ass ship in a ghost house. If it was broken up into multiple ships, I think that would have actually like improved this level by a lot, because I've been like, yo, it's the Boney crew, right? Not fucking the longest ship in freaking recorded history. So 7. Creativity, I guess, gets a 7.5. It's kind of unique, question mark. Like, I'm kind of grasping at straws to say anything else about this level. Like, I feel bad that I was talking about whatever the heck I was talking about while I was playing the level. Like, I wasn't really talking about the level. Consistency, the Bowser statues can be a little jank, but I don't think there is... You know what? I think you deserve a 10. I don't think there was anything just... No difficulty curves, no jank other than the Bowser statues, but I think you deserve a 10. And playability... You know what I also think? If I died, for example, you know, however far into the level and had to replay it, would the level be as fun to play the second time? No, so it gets a 7. No midway plus auto-scroller. I feel like I've been adding a lot of extra notes this OLDC. Like, look at all of them. It's probably over 50%. Which, I'm making a big deal out of that, because when I first started to rank levels, I would only use the extra notes to be like, okay, it's got a soft lock, it's got no midway. So again, it's like that paranoia that, am I the problem, or are all these levels just have those problems that need to be, you know, included? So moving on. Good job, Windfish, I guess. Down we go to our first fortress. We got Goalsphere's Castle by Sokobansolver. This Sokobansolver is someone I respect, but the but is their VLDC levels, I don't think, contradict how much I respect this creator. And my controller disconnected. That's the first disconnect of the stream, chat. I hope to get a new controller tomorrow, by the way. Right, I gotta freaking close out of this completely. Frick, man. So resetty spaghetti. And now we could jump into it. We got 17th place out of 83 with a score of 37.33 out of 50. This ties Lazy's level. So Safe It's Boring, aka our #1 ranked on our list right now. Will this level, you know, hold up to Lazy's level? The answer is most likely not. Because as I was saying, another auto-scroller, dude! Like, chill, you guys. Chill with the friggin'... Oh, it's a special auto-scroller. Watch out now. Good thing I was spin jumping. Oh, and layer 2 involved. Okay. Don't tell me I'm actually dead. Okay. So I didn't think this is called Goalsphere's Castle. You think there's gonna be an orb, perhaps? So, yeah. Like, special auto-scroll... Okay. Special auto-scrollers are cool if this was, you know, VLDC 2. When that was actually something special. Because I always say there's this level called The Lost Land that I believe was VLDC 2 or 3. That, like, that's where the original meme came from for me. Where if you got a special auto-scroller, it's like, boom, instant top 20. And that's what The Lost Lands was as well. Where it was, I think, 20th place. It wasn't 20th, but it was definitely top 20. Where... like, it's got a special auto-scroller, but other than that, it was kinda a just fine level. So, I also gotta fill out some stuff. So we got Hit by Potaboo, Classic Felix, and there's something else that I needed to do. What else did I get? I think I was like, oh, it's an auto-scroller, better fill that out again, even though we frickin' played 2 back-to-back auto-scrollers. What are you in here? Another feather. Like, I will say that's pretty cool that Layer 2 is pretty involved in this level. Was I dead there? No. But still, this level is just fine, you know? Well, so far, even with the layer 2, I would think that would be cool. That's also messed up. Why you do that? There's nothing down there. You could have put a Yoshi coin, which I haven't mentioned it, but this level and the previous level did not have a Yoshi coin indicator. It's just beat the level, and that's it. And let me guess, we got another auto-scroller level with no midway, huh? Oh, it indeed is the orb. Can I fly? I can. Alright, this doesn't count as an edited boss, chat. But get ready to say it with me.
Orb.
GG's. Already almost at a bingo. Just needing infinite power-up arm. So let me tell you, this level was not as good as Lazy's level, because it's another... Like, you know how I would always say that each VLDC has a main gimmick to it? You could say that OLDC 1's main gimmick is just auto-scrollers galore, because holy crap. Like, where's the, you know, the diversity, you guys? So, yeah, Sokobansolver's level. Goalsphere Castle. It was Boney crew, but it had layer 2 and a special auto-scroller that, in all honesty, Sokobansolver did nothing with. Like, they did something cool in the beginning where, the auto-scroller slows down and I got, a bony fish coming at me. Well, get ready to dodge that, right? But that was the only case where the special auto-scroller came in handy. Sure, you got the coins that led me to a freaking dead end. Like, that's messed up. And I feel like it was just added there because Sokobansolver was probably like, okay, how do I make this part right here exciting when the auto-scroller slows way the hell down? They make a dead end, of course. At least I was able to escape it, but it's an auto-scroller with no midway. Again. So I'm a bit disappointed. Like, I do respect Sokobansolver, but I don't think I finished my sentence before we entered the level. Sokobansolver's VLDC/OLDC now levels have just been mid. Like, they're not necessarily bad, but they're not, the person that originally made me respect. I'm saying as if I don't respect them anymore. So, yeah, it's a no midway auto scroller like these ones, and where is it? The reason why River Raft Ride is not, bundled together with these two is because River Raft Ride actually captured the essence of you're going down a river on a raft and you have to dodge stuff as you get off the raft. Like, that's how important the quote-unquote story / the aesthetics matter when it comes to a level. So, let me tell you that Goalsphere's Castle does not match River Raft Ride. So I think I'm just gonna bundle it in here. Because, yeah, even if you had a special auto-scroller, you did nothing with it except at the beginning, which was just one enemy. That's it. You did nothing else other than that. And I feel like it was a lot of the guessing game as well, where I was like... Because, yeah, you saw me wait before the dead end where I was like, okay, the coins are leading here. Do I go this way? No! I'm supposed to go up, but technically I'm supposed to grab the coins first, so... The more I talk about it, the more... Like, I was thinking it could go up here, but now I'm thinking it could go even lower than these two. Not Windbreaker Pains, yes! Planes! Look at that, another... I mean, that one was short. Goalsphere's Castle was a bit long, but I feel like it was due to the auto-scroller. I think it just goes right under these three. Like, I may as well just bundle them together because I was thinking Windbreaker Plains could be better, but I guess Goalsphere Castle was unique throughout, so... Whoop-de-doo? Whoop-de-frickin-doo? I can't frickin' spell castle. So the aesthetics... Not really anything special. 7.5. The creativity, I'm not giving you an 8 for the special auto-scroller. You did nothing with it. Seven. I was like thinking, why did I give these ones 7.5 that this one shouldn't get it? And the reasoning is, at least these ones were action-packed. Okay, fine. 7.5. Consistency, the auto-scroller is not consistent, and there wasn't really... I guess they Sokobansolver tried to help with the coins, but... No. 9. And playability 7. I don't think it was that exciting. I think I would have been... Yeah, fill it out for me, Google. Thank you. 3 of them in a row. I hope this isn't just a coincidence, but it would be one heck of a coincidence. So moving on, no offense, but not off to a great start for the industrial world. But hopefully it'll get better from here with the help of number 0, Big Boo's Castle by LSH0426. I think I remember this person from VLDC. Don't ask why, even though that username is just a bunch of gibberish. Gibberish, yes. 70th place, that is pretty high, but you know what? That's why I rank the levels, because I make the final call. So 70th out of 83 with a score of 20.33 out of 50. I must commend you, creator. At least you got Yoshi coins in your level. Finally. So in we go. Okay, spikes. Notice how the time started at 666. Spooky! Did it really? Oh gosh. It would be... Maybe I should switch from portable head to... Potable head. Yes, English speak words. Again, potable hit to potable death. maybe for the next next VLDC. I was gonna say, when am I talking about VLDC? Yes, because after this, it will be time for VLDC 11. Which, fun fact, it was, I think, my first VLDC that I ever streamed. Let me get sprite limitation here. I feel like there's supposed to be a block that didn't spawn in. Yeah! I know too well! Auto generator. Cool. Where's my power-ups? I'm kinda nervous right now. Alright, any of these? Uh-oh, it's gonna... Yep. As long as they fall just straight to their death. Okay, this is a bit spooky. Really? Oh, what the heck? How did that freaking bounce on nothing, dude? Jeez, finally. Cool, we got a freaking action-packed level already. Anything? Nope. I would say you could technically softlock here, but the Magic Koopa is sticking around, so no. You cannot softlock. Imagine you could, though. We should be careful this. Like, I commend the creator, at least it's, action-packed. Anything? Unless this has a vine in them? No! Alright, these pipes are just baits, dude. Another auto-generator. Ghost Club, do not enter! Ooh! About to... What's the pun with, like... Killing the dance floor, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up. I am gonna fill out the bingo card though. Auto generator. And that's it. No cutoff just yet. I'm waiting for the day that I don't fill out our free space. Okay, well that just sucks. I could not dodge that. And I'm dead there. Cool. No midway, by the way. So back to the start we go. Oh boy. This might be a toughie of a level. I don't know if the creator's trying to be like, ooh, look at me, I got pipes going around. Pourquoi I was spin jumping? That was... okay! Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. That was... You know, it's been a while since... Like, welcome back to old OLDC, ladies and gentlemen. That freaking Podoboo scared the crap out of me. I jerked my controller up, and I did it so fast that I kind of hurt myself doing that. Okay, leave the Koopa alone. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it was funny at first, but no, dude. Just no. I messed around, and I did not find out. I effed around and did not find out. Oh god, what a freaking snipe, dude. And I thought it was gonna freaking hit, dude. Okay, it's falling apart. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. Wait, watch out. We got a hard level on our hands. Allegedly. Self-proclaimed hard level. Like, the other end is, hell yeah, you know, hard level! You think I could just run off there? No, I'm glad I did not commit. This is scary! Freaking auto-generator, dude. I wonder if I could slide kill the Podoboo there. You know, if I had a power-up, I would gladly do so. No. Again, I like all the danger in this level. I did not mean to jump there. It's like I tap-jumped. Frickin' smash, dude. Okay, so the strategy I have for this auto-generator is you just haul ass. That way they can't fly down. Case in point. Case in point. Oh, gosh. Because, yeah, if you stand around, then they all spawn in. Just go, Felix. Fuck, that was... What a dodge. Holy crap. Still no freaking midway, dude. I got sweaty palms. I got sweaty freaking palms, too. Woo! That was a spicy meatball. Alright. Woo! You know, just deep breath. Deep freaking breath. Alright, how much you want to bet there's a Yoshi coin hidden behind the layer 2? Like, it happens every freaking layer 2 level. I'm like ready to... Dude, if I die here, can you stop being jank, please? If I die... I'm okay. This is fine. There's just flames everywhere right now. This is very much fine. I have no idea where that Boney beetle went, but... Dude, I am stressed. I am freaking stressed out. What do I do here? Why did you stop shooting? Dude, I am so scared. When am I supposed to go? When am I supposed to go here? I'm so scared. Like now? I think I would have cried. Yeah, I called it. There's a hidden Yoshi coin there. Please give me a midway. I am like, BRB chat, I gotta use the bathroom because I am shanning myself right now. Oh. No. Why? You clipped right through the freaking wall, you jerk. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, I should have not done that. I'm freaking gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna cry. Can I have a midway, please? I gotta wait if there's any hidden Yoshi coins. I gotta freaking wait. Okay, I don't think there's any. Please. Please give me a midway. Thank you! Woo! Woo! I am frickin' living right now, chat. My heart. Like, they dropped me off of the deep end. I was ready to play some hard levels, but not after freaking 2 auto scrollers of a freaking level. Cancels. As much as this level was stressful, this has been actually like, it's good that it's been stressful because that means this level is just legit hard. It's kind of an endurance test if I kind of noticed. But like the creativity, they're doing a whole package, trademark and frickin' pending. I'm really surprised I did not get frickin' shot in the face with flames there. When am I supposed to go? Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Figures. They always hide it behind the layer 2 every time. Okay, this, you know what? Like, you had me stressed at first, but now that I have the midway and can actually enjoy this level is actually a frickin' banger, dude. Like, again, there's me, you know, that's why I rank my levels, because this is 70th place? I don't think so. Elevator to boss room. So what, we got a vertical section? Like, sure, this level could be too long. Oh my god, you're even doing that? Okay, how's this 70th place? Come on. You're kind of too cool for school, dude. Oh. Like good old camera tricks. I knew they were gonna do that. Can I die? Oops, I died. Had to do this section again. But yeah, like, what was the first section? You got just basic castle. Second section was like Morton's Castle 2.0. And then there was a third room that I freaking forget. There was 3 rooms we did, right? Ah. Get me up there. Ugh. Oh! That just happened. Voice crack. Voice crack! That was me doing on purpose. I don't even have to do it on purpose. Because I freaking do it by accident. My god. Like, I don't listen to my own stream. The most I do is, you know, a couple of seconds when I'm uploading the VOD to YouTube. And, like, obviously I'm not gonna freaking scourge through the hours upon hours just to find a freaking voice crack. That was RNG, by the way. The Bowser statues have a weird property that, I don't know, they have a weird property. So, like, that's not just me having a skill issue. You could call it a skill issue, though. Ooh! Okay, if I just, like, haul ass there, I can. That's a tough jump to do. Oh! I should have not rushed. Yup. I got scared that the platform would not... Also, you know what I forgot to do? Gotta take a hit, because technically, you know, I load the midway, and I have no power-ups. Unless, let me try something. If I load... Okay, there's just legit no power-ups in the second half so far. Good thing I took note of that, because that's gonna play a part into our rankings. I've kind of noticed that. I think there was another 1 or 2 levels in this hack alone where I was like, okay, this level's banging. However, jank. However, oh, look at that, my controller disconnected. Ah! I hate this controller. Like, sure, I drop it sometimes, and maybe over time, it kind of like, you know, broke broke one time, but it's just a wire, not the controller. Yeah, you see, I can press all the buttons. I forgot to take a hit. Yeah, the one hit I was gonna take would have been an instant death hit. Yeah, way to go, Felix. Stupid. I think this section is gonna be marginally harder without the power up. So that's why Like, I kind of set that rule since if you notice, when I load the midway, it doesn't say my Yoshi coins. So, not really gonna do that. Oh. Okay, there's this part, still. Okay, turns out it's not that bad, actually. Ooh! Spicy meatball. Like, obviously, when I collect the last Yoshi coin... Okay, there is a power-up in this second half. Kind of forgot, because it's been a while since I played this section, you know? Frickin' Felix PTSD, dude. I can't do it. It's too hard. Yeah, so you could argue that this part right here is not old school friendly. So I bet you anything it got penalized for that. But it's still really cool. Kind of reminds me, if you remember VLDC 9, there was a level called Ruin of Cupidity. Line it up? Hell yeah. Where they kind of did the thing of, hey, you know, follow the coins, otherwise you're dead. And then they kind of went, oh, you even have a freaking special layer 2 bouse. I'm gonna lure all the booze from here. That fucking sucks. I was trying to spin jump and I grabbed tilt. Okay. I'll hold that. I was spin jumping. I'm calling the ref on that, but it's fine. Fine, you know. I'm just kidding. Okay. At least we get to do the elevator section again. I hit that block again. Fun fact about that block, by the way, the one that goes left to right, that's actually a sprite, not an object. So you kind of figure that from the beginning one, you know, with the sprite limitation. Oh, I'm rushing! I should have totally died there, too. That was so sketch. I still don't know why you're not shooting your flame when you're supposed to. I do like that section a lot. Can't say I ever done that before, but I have seen it before. There we go. Dude, frickin' anytime these fast frickin' stompers. The Felix Destroyer. Patent pending, dude. Elevator time. Almost feels like that meant to be, you know, a midway room or something. Or like another checkpoint room. Alright, this section's gonna be easy peasy. Now I don't have to get the Yoshi coin. There's a lot of leeway, which I'm actually surprised this late into the level. Yeah, that is a healthy amount. Ooh, feather! I should be careful there, because I could have probably legit died. I would have pooed myself there. It's not GG's just yet. I gotta land. There we go. Alright, that was one hell of a level. Like, I was stressed out, but that was, like, it didn't feel like a certified banger, but it was a banger level. Like, this person used all of the options the castle gimmick has to give to you, and they made the most of it. So, edited boss. What else did we get? I'm not gonna count death before midway/exit because, like, yeah, I did die in the boss room, but if there was one more hit left on the boot, then I would have counted it. Otherwise, no. It counts as a screen warp. It wasn't necessarily a warp, but they did some magic with the screen with that. Vertical section, yuppers. And I think that's it, right? No pixel clip, no color Yoshi. Alright, good to go. So yeah, certified. Hello, Dogfather. How is the start of your weekend going? Always glad to see you here. Oh, go ahead, Stretch. How are thee tonight? So yeah, Big Boo's Castle. Don't get me wrong, that is like frick. I could see that this level was stressful because it was just legit hard. Like it was purely an endurance test where you better hold up or frickin' get down. Trying some Yu-Gi-Oh! And getting your ass beat, dude. Isn't like not current day, like present day Yu-Gi-Oh! Very very complex. Yo, Crispy Rice got the 2 out of the 3, the frickin' Triforce of lovely viewers. How are you? That's me, Crispy Rice. Kind of, but not exactly. I don't know. People like to shitpost that like it takes about 20 minutes for a person's round to end because there's just so much text to round up. They're good. That's good. So yeah, Big Boo's Castle. Like I get it. It was an endurance test, and I almost crumbled under the pressure at the end. That first half, I was pooping bricks, man, and I get it. Like this was just meant to be a really difficult level, right? But I think they could have spared a bit more power-ups instead of just, one in every room, which every room was, like, frickin' a whole screen's worth, which I appreciate. Like I said, this level unfortunately did not click, but I will respect the fact that, this level was banging. Like, absolutely. It's just a matter of where do I want to put it because, like, this level kind of reminds me of Castle of Chaos back in VLDC 7. That level was very long, but it was fun throughout. This one did not feel fun. The second half did. Don't get me wrong. But that's because I wasn't as stressed, right? I got the midway. I was like, okay, I could chillax. I could play the rest of the level. Don't have to worry about dying. And I did have a lot of fun with it. So you could say that the second half was easier than the first. So you have Tricky But Hard up here, right? I think Tricky But Hard was more fun and friendly than Big Boo's Castle. But Big Boo's Castle, which by the way, it's like that Peter meme. Don't turn Big Boo's Castle into initials, chat. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Okay, but Big Boo's Castle again took the gimmick and they rode with it to the Highlands. Like Racing Party did that as well, except I hated the gimmick. So I think, hot take, this level straight up gets second place. Like, it didn't feel fun. I was stressing out throughout the rest of the level, but this person made like 5 rooms that each had a main gimmick, and they utilized the hell out of it. Like the layer 2 room, and the stomper room, and the elevator room, and the first room, like, again, I wish this clicked for me, but I'm still gonna say chef's kiss. This level is second place. Like, okay, let's talk about the downsides. I will say that this level isn't very OLDC friendly in the terms of, like, the general public would probably find this level a little too hard. Just like a tiny bit. I don't know, do I want to give it a lower score because I did say it didn't feel as fun as these two? Like, okay, Yoshi's Island 1.5, I wouldn't say is, groundbreaking. Tricky But Hard was fun, for sure. I mean, go down the list. Yeah, it's just better than everything. It's freaking second place, dude. You had the quality for the most part, and you had the quantity. Like, the lowest score I would probably give it is probably 12th place, because I was kind of relating this level to Frigid Fortress, where Frigid Fortress was also a long level that was just genuinely hard. But Big Boo's Castle was hard, but at least it wasn't unfair. It was a little unfair. Like, okay, you did have, you know, some sprite limitations and some jank. So you know what? Based on that, you'll drop a spot, but I think this level is better than Tricky but Hard. Because, like, I can't just say all the positives. I gotta think about the negatives. So, like, yeah, Potapoo jank, Bowser statue jank, freaking sprite limitations, and just a pure, like, difficulty length. So it's not all sunshines and rainbows with this level. So the aesthetics, I mean, it's as basic as you get. Creativity for sure gets a very strong 9. I don't think a 9.5. For sure not a 10. I think a 9. I think it deserves 9.5, but I feel more confident in giving it a 9. I don't know. The consistency, this is where I'm going to drop it. So the difficulty curve is already pretty high. Not 7.5. I'm thinking 8. But there was enough jank for me to, like, not trust it. Playability, this is the hard one, because I think the general public would be like, yeah, this is too hard. So I think it's an 8. I don't think it's an 8.5. Sure, it's legit enough. I wish I could see it for what it was, but I think of this level as just mid. But, like, I'm putting on my professional pants, my PP, and I'm saying that this level, you know, talked the talk and backed up the talk for the most part. So congrats on top 3. Oh, hydrate. I unfortunately did not fill my water bottle before I started stream, but I did go shopping today. Oh, my freaking back. Good news! I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow for my back. Alright, I got some fruity juice, some blue juice. Oh, a bit dehydrated. Like, don't worry, Chris Rez. I did see that redeem. It's just finishing up ranking Big Boo's Castle. So yeah, overall, banger level that did not click for me, but it does deserve top 3 because I respect it for what it was. So moving on. Good job, 70th place level. Moving on, my controller just disconnected as soon as I freaking lifted the controller. There might be a chance I'm getting a new controller tomorrow after the doctor's appointment, but that's up for a debate. I don't know why I said debate. It's up for debate, okay? Dude, I just picked up my... Okay, you know what? Controller, you are making me mad. You're making me mad. Stop disconnecting. I just picked up the controller and it disconnected again. Hopefully not on controller. Now we can move to the left. There we go. We got Crystal Castle by RussianMan. Okay, I know who this creator is, and guess what? He's a Kaizo level maker. That, like, I don't really recognize them much, but they're quite well known in the Kaizo community. The K and C, not the K and K. I will say that this is a double-double. C and C for Crystal Castle. Double-double. Not 17th place. And we imagine a freaking 3-way tie for 17th. We got 19th place with a score of 37 flat out of 50. Let's do it. No Yoshi coin. Whoa! Oh wait, we got, okay. Just straight up freaking layer 2 all of a sudden, like, jump scare. Oh, what the? Okay, no jumping allowed, apparently. Ah! What the heck is this? Like I said, I don't recognize RussianMan all that much, but they do make Kaizo levels, so like let's hope this isn't a Kaizo level, right? Yeah, that was pretty cool. It just fell right through. Okay, I think I see the gimmick, chat. No running allowed. Yeah. Thanks, dude. I like the delivery of that. What's gonna happen here? Like, what are these blocks supposed to be? Are they gonna be layer 2? Oh. No, it's just there for it. Don't! Freaking Bodaboos! I was like, okay, it's gonna get caught on the corner. No. No shot, you responded. Oh, it's for the freaking... That's why those are there. Oh, hook me up, chief. Why is that shell up there? What's going on? Okay, so these blocks are here for... These blocks are here to stop the sprites from despawning. Okay. That was a yump. I saw it. I can't believe I got it in a freaking 3-tile jump space. You gotta give me credit where due. Cause that was kind of cool. Oh. Pretty sure that you thought that this level would be longer? No! That actually is sad. Sob. GG's.
22.
Bonus game. Well, that was a very interesting gimmick. Like, you dare I say, I never seen that before. Lock in, Felix? Yes! Alright. The run is alive, chat. The run can be submitted to speedruns.org. I got the full bingo. No pixel clip? No pixel clip. Alright, GG's. That was... Like, I agree with the text box. I kind of wish that lasted longer, because... It looked like there was something crazy going on. I don't think I have the never seen that before. Yeah, I don't. Is there anything else I could fill out from that level, though? No. Okay, that still was a hell of a crazy level. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, okay, no midway, and it's a fairly short level, but I don't know how to rank this. I feel like this was too big brain for me. So, like, well, first of all, I have no idea how they made it so the sprites can go through the layer 2, but I can't. Like, because if you remember So Safe It's Boring, there is layer 2 in that level that the enemies were affected by. So I wonder how RussianMan made it so the enemies were not affected. Because you saw the concrete blocks. They were affected by that, but not the freaking square blocks. So that is honestly really cool. And, like, yeah, the main gimmick was no jumping allowed, and it was honestly pretty cool, right? I really don't know what else to say. It was kind of short-lived, but pretty crazy level. That's really it. I don't know what else to say about this level, because I've never seen that gimmick before, and normally when I say that, that means it gets an instant top 10. In my opinion, though, heck, I don't even know where I'm gonna rank. No, you don't even know where the heck I'm gonna rank this. Maybe if I played more Kaizo levels, which, I mean, to be fair, I did play my fair share of Kaizo levels after playing over 1,000 VLDC levels. We were bound to play a couple, right? But this was an interesting take on... I'm not saying that this level is Kaizo. I'm saying the person that made this is very well known for their Kaizo levels, so... I don't know where to rank this. Like, I could relate it to Bubble Boys or even Stalking Castle. But I think, like, this level should have clicked for me again. I think I'm just a hater today for OLDC. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the reason why it didn't click for me is because it was short and, like, I needed more for it to be, like, you know, build up the hype where I'm like, okay, you know, this level is kind of banging. And, heck, for example, that's what Big Boo's Castle did, right? At first I was like, oh, this is a stressful level. But then, after playing it for so long, it kind of hit me that I was like, hey, you know, this is pretty good, right? Crystal Castle could have been that, but it just didn't last long enough. I do appreciate the yump I did for us, though. So, is it top 10? It's a gimmick I've never seen, nor do I know how they did it. The whole gimmick was no jumping allowed, and that's pretty cool. You know, interesting take. You could say this is almost chocolate design instead of vanilla design. CLDC, dude. Which, yes, does exist. And I don't know if I'll play it or not. Yeah, I don't know. You could play the card that, you know, this isn't very OLDC friendly, where, you know, this feels like something that belongs in VLDC, not OLDC. Okay, I can't tell you that it's not in the top 7. No way. It's not better than Stalking Castle or Wendy's Hideaway, but it might be better than Bubble Boys. I did have more fun than Bubble Boys than I did Crystal Castle. Ghostly Fiery Woods, I also had a lot of fun. This level I had fun. So it might just get 13th. Or even lower. What I'm gonna do... I don't feel right about this. Lost Castle is better than Frigid Fortress. Okay, now... Okay, I think it's better than Lost Castle. Right now I'm just going down the list. Like, I said my piece about this level. Better than this. So I think 12th place, because if I said that these two... This level had a unique gimmick, but... You know what else I'm going to add? The unique gimmick of no jumping allowed. That does not sit right, because Mario is known for his renowned Super Mario jumps. So the fact that you took that away from him, it gets 12. You could totally hear in my voice that I sound extremely confident in that answer. Yeah, Question mark. This level did have no midway, so I should take that into account. You know what? I think that takes into account that I feel vindicated enough to put this in the top 12, not top 10. I don't think it deserves top 10, in my opinion. I think it was a bit, you know, too unique for it to be truly old school. Like, it feels borderline disqualified, kind of like Stalking Castle. Which I know, yes, is in the top 10. So the aesthetics, I mean, I think they could have done a bit of a better job in the crystal aspect, like changing the colors. The creativity, I have no idea. I think it gets a 9.5. Just not a 10 because it's not long enough. No. I was thinking it gets a 10 because I don't even know how they did the gimmick, but still. Consistency, frickin' Potoboos. Frickin' Potoboos. And playability, another hard one. Like, we got 2 banger levels in a row, right? And I don't know how to... Again, I had more fun with other levels, but I think I'll give it a 9 because... I think a lot of people will like this level, and they'll wish that it was longer. Like, as do I, right? If it was longer, it probably would have, like, opened my big ol' eyes. But for the time being, 12th place. Like, sure, maybe come time, or not come time, but come the finale, then, you know, it might change placements. But for now, it sits at 12th place. So GG's RussianMan. That is 2 bangers back to back. Let's see if the Haunted House by We2 can keep up the hype. So, yeah, the Haunted House by We2, 69th place. Hell yeah, brother, man. And I get to say the Felix Patent Penning, it's got the full freaking package, ladies and gentlemen. We got the normal exit, secret exit, moon, and Yoshi coins. You love to see it. What you don't love to see is my controller disconnecting for no freaking reason! This is driving me insane! Controller, please! Just shh, you know, shh. Time to close it. Time to boot it back up. I really need to just. Like, I'm gonna go out of my way after the doctor's appointment and go buy a new one. I am not gonna deal with this. Okay, so 69th place, the Haunted House by We2. 69th place out of 83 with a score of 20.67 out of 50. You know, maybe in 40 years, when we're all still here together and play this again, and be like, hey, it's the year 2067. This is some freaking dark mist. Like, this is smoke. And we're not in a haunted house right now, chat. Sorry to disappoint. So yeah, this is the gimmick I want to do. Oh. I was like, what? What freaking hit me? The ghost house is out of order. But I gotta use the bullet bill. Where is it? Okay, that was... Oh, that looks awfully, like, cut off. Okay. I was spamming the shit out of the up arrow and... I don't know. Enter the door first. Oh, is this gonna be our first puzzle level of the stream? Or not stream, of the hack. But also of the stream. That also, like, this is just like, you know, if you squint really hard, yep, if you squint really hard, this is all cut off right now. Uh-oh. I didn't realize I was on a timer. Oh, wait, that's not waiting. That's a bitch move. I thought, okay, this is where we stop, and time to jump, so when the P-switch runs out, I can land on the coins. Nope. Freaking baited. I think I could do a not wall jump, a shell jump. Where's that? Okay, there it is. I was looking for that one muncher. You know, that takes skill, because the mist was there to stop me. I feel proud of myself. Can we get another yump? Nope. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Don't get baited by that. I wonder if it's intentional. It's like, ooh, you know, look, Felix, there's some goodies for you. I don't know why I said it like that. But there's some stuff you could get. I probably was meant to do a... I don't know, hook me up, Chief. Hell yeah. I picked right. So, the problem with puzzle levels when it comes to Yoshi coins is, like... We gotta find the proper path, the PP, to find all the Yoshi coins and get out of here with said Yoshi coins. So this might take a few attempts, is what I'm saying. Somehow have to get up to the ceiling. What do we got in here? Multi-coin, sure. Okay, I see a P-switch. I'm curious in case there... Oh, there is! Oh, that's why! Yuppers! What, do I just get to skip? Oh! That's not fair! That's not... Why do you do that? Come on, man. At least I got the moon, but come on. That is a bitch move. My controller disconnected again. You can see, like, look, putting the controller down. You know, I honestly thought it was gonna go this way. Alright. This controller's really making me annoyed, by the way. Boot it back up. Oh, I loaded right on the death. Oh, my controller is just... Did it just not reconnect? You know what? This freaking controller! Stay in. No, it's just constantly disconnecting. Did the controller finally freaking give up on me? Stop, like, disconnecting and reconnecting, please! It's driving me insane! Is it working? Nope, still disconnected. Dude! Oh. Okay, now the controller is connected. I think if it disconnects one more time, I'm just gonna play on the keyboard for the rest of the stream, and I honestly do not want to do that because everyone's gonna hear the clickety-clack of my gamer keyboard. It's working for now. It's like I gotta freaking play still and don't mess with the wire. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like exposed wire or anything. It's just like there's nothing wrong with it for it to be messing around like this. I think it's just gone from age is what I think is wrong with this controller. I've been playing for it for hella years now. I was also another yum. But yeah, I've been playing it for a long while, and I remember when I owned a SNES, and I still do, that... I almost got baited by that, by the way. I gotta check what's in the pipe. I know there's a Yoshi coin, but I think what I'm gonna do this round is... Oh, we're down here. Oh, secret exit. Okay, it might not be worth collecting the Yoshi coins, but still... Oh, wait, I gotta go get that B-switch. I don't know what this level is trying to do. I'm in trouble because I waited a healthy amount. You know, it's funny, if I go through that pipe again, I could probably get another key. If I really wanted to, which I'm not. I was almost tempted to. Boo ring. This feels like your ordinary castle. Oh my god. That jump was really sketch. You want a match after spamming... After 13 turns of spamming. Got it. I can't get the Yoshi code from going this way, right? I probably should have not gone for that Yoshi coin. I'm dead here, aren't I? And also preventing the enemy from using their tactic. I feel like that's the main strategy. The reason why I did that leap of faith, I felt like I noticed a keyhole the first time around. Okay, we're outside. If you have one card getting destroyed and that's your tactic, then yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the best tactic. Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay, GG's, question mark?
30.
That felt very... Ah, what the f... That is a wall of spikes that poor Mario was walking right into. It wouldn't have hurt, by the way. Well, like, in terms of video game logic, no, it wouldn't have hurt, but you could feel the pain from Mario. But yeah, congrats, Dogfather. I can't really, like... Okay, so there's the keyhole. Oh wait, so there's just legit nothing over here. Okay. When I entered this building, I thought it was just like... So, you know, a subsection, not progress. This whole thing relied on one card getting destroyed, and I refused to because I let him draw 5 cards. Jeez. Where did this go again? This just led back outside, right? Okay, why would I want to do that? For that? Okay. I mean, you know, that's pretty cool, hiding something behind the Yoshi coin, but... that worries me, because if they do that, then that means there's gonna be... like, they're gonna be doing something. I'm just safe standing just to look around. That, sure, I'll count that as a reset door. Because that stops a technical soft lock. I almost crossed off soft lock for saying that. Hydrate? Sure. Again, my choice of drink today is fruity juice. It is very blue. As always, chat, hopefully you're enjoying this stream. It feels good to go back to playing. I'm just doing hand stretch now. I'm doing my lovely viewers, not the crispy rice checkup, that Dogfather checkup. Want some juice now? Here, I'll share it with you. Splash his computer screen. Stay hydrated, chat. And spray water on the wall of text. I know I'm autistic, but I know that is not something I should do. And my controller just disconnected. Awesome. Like, no, I did not spill juice on my controller, chat, if that's what you're wondering right then and there. No, that's my own hack. And we're not playing my hack on stream. And did that unlock anything for me? No, okay, so... it seems like we have... why did I... okay, no, it just reset the level. I need a... Tism is stronger than us all. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I almost jumped into that. No, I need that bullet bill. That B&B. Spawn in, please. Come on, there you go. It's shy, dude. Boom. And grab this. Okay, so yeah, we know the whole... imagine I have to watch ads. Yeah, shoutouts to you. My controller disconnected. Look at Mario Go. I can't do anything. Frick controller, stop. Just want to make sure. Okay, controller's working. Yano Felix presents. My friend made that for me, by the way, because I didn't know how to change like the, you know, person presents. I didn't know how to do that. No yump. So yeah, as I was saying, it looks like we have our like, the coins are there because you fall here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's all the Yoshi coins accounted for. Is this the secret exit? Okay, we have our to-do list. Like, we know where everything is, so time to get the level done, ladies and gents. Overall, I mean, it's a puzzle level, right? It's exciting at first, but if you ever have to replay this, then like that's just puzzles in a nutshell, right? It's fun the first time, but once you know what to do, it's yeah. You know, it's yeah. So I wonder what the point of that pipe was. Wait, this was the exit, right? I'm sorry that I'm cheating with the save states. I just wanted to check what these pipes were. No, this was for the secret exit, which I don't want to grab because I'm collecting the Yoshi coins right now. Which I believe 4 and 5 are just over yonder. So yeah, I mean, it's very, very stereotypical Super Mario World puzzle level. It's a bit more complex because it feels like it's... I'm dead here, aren't I? Yeah, as I was saying, it's a bit more complex considering that, like, the main gimmick, if you could say that, is the P-switch runs. That, in my opinion, they aren't very friendly. Considering there was some jumps. Well, the first death, in my opinion, is the level's fault because, like, I played my fair share of P-Switch run levels, especially in VLDC, shouts to the Spike Wall, where there was always just one point where, okay, you're gonna let the P-Switch run out of time, and then transfer over to, you know, when the P-Switch runs out and all the blocks go back to normal, right? That's what I did at first, but when I ran up to it, that's when I noticed, oh wait, it's just an indicator that you're supposed to fall here, which, I mean, to use 5 coins to say, hey, you fall here, I don't know, man. I don't know. So now we know what to do. So, GG's. Unless I die, in which this is very awkward. I definitely had an opponent do that before, like when I used to go to Smash tournaments, where they always, you know, put the fist bump out and it's like GG's even before I die, and then when they notice I didn't die, they're like, oh, time to, you know, play the game. Ghost House. So yeah, GG's inbound. It honestly did not really feel like a puzzle level, because it's not like I was stumped. I kind of spent... I gotta fall here. Because I kind of spent the most part just surveying, right? Seeing like, okay, where does pipe A take? Where does this door take? We're playing that level next. But it's time to rank this level. So, yeah, it's very just... It's a ghost house. It's not exactly haunted. And the gimmick of being like, hey, this is a P-Switch run level, because that's basically the main gimmick, right? They did it twice, and it kind of took over the whole excitement. That's not the word I want to use. It was the level's gimmick, is what I'm saying. The gimmick was a P-Switch run level. The level was short but neat. It was short, but it's like a puzzle level, right? It felt long because I was just exploring everything. Not great, not good, but neat. I said it before you sent it. Oh, good old stretch. I forgot to do the posture check, so I'm gonna do that now. Oh! Ow. Okay, the haunted house, the THNH. Yeah, I kinda said it how it was. It was a puzzle level. It was a P-Switch run level. The P-Switch runs... Like, there was something wrong with it. It wasn't that the jumps were jank. It felt like you know what it was? You know what it was? They tried to implement the puzzle aspect into the P-Switch run, but what I mean by that is, you know, when I pressed the P-Switch, I was like, oh wait, there's something over here. I'm gonna go check. Well, that one check, within those few seconds, it made it so the P-Switch ran out of time. So basically what it meant is, like, my fault for exploring the level, but when you activate the P-Switch, you kind of have to dedicate yourself to a direction, otherwise you're screwed. And unfortunately, if you pick one of them, you're kind of screwed and have to reset the level, technically, right? So... I think that's what the problem was for the P-Switch run. Jeez. But overall, pretty decent. I don't really know how I feel about the entrance into the ghost house. At least they made the layer 3 a legit obstacle. Because yeah, I got hit by the buncher when I didn't see it, so... I think this level is legit. Like Dogfather said, I think this level tried to do something, and the execution, you know, wasn't top notch, but there was something there. There was something. So where does it go? Yeah, it didn't like, I'm saying it's a puzzle level, but it really, I just spent time surveying, you know, what order I have to do stuff in. Which, hey, Felix, that's kind of the point of a puzzle. Did this level have a midway? It didn't. Naughty Wii 2, not Wii U. Wii 2. I think, like, Spoopy Forest was kind of a puzzle, but I don't know. Donut Ghost Village. I was a bit disappointed in Donut Ghost Village. Grinder Castle's up here. Lemmy's Aquarium. It's not up here. Where does the haunted house go? I think it goes somewhere here. Right here. I think Easy and Streamside Grove are better, because, yeah, basically what this level boils down to is P-Switch Run executed pretty poorly. That's what the haunted house was. So with that gimmick, Easy is better, Donut Ghost Village is better, and Spoopy Forest is... No, Spoopy Forest was the one that was lacking enemies. So you know what? Sure. I'll put the haunted house at 40 first. I think come time, this level can move down, though. Because I honestly don't feel confident in any of the level places, other than the Boney crew. That deserves 45th. So the aesthetics... It felt borderline cutoff. Like, it just skated by. 8 because of the layer 3. It's pretty neat that it implemented it. 4, it wasn't intentional. I think not, but I'll still give it a doubt. The creativity, the benefit of the doubt, not the doubt. Creativity, you know what? I think it deserves an 8 because, in my opinion, puzzle levels without being over the top are pretty difficult. At least to me to make. Not difficult to play, but difficult to make. Was my puzzle... Like, I have a few puzzles in my hack, but there's a level called PP City. Haha, funny name. Which is purely a puzzle level. I spent so long trying to play it because I'm like, okay, how do I want to implement a puzzle in this level? Consistency... I think 9.5 because of what I said about the P-Switch on it. And playability... 8. I think I like the little collective thong in this level. No, Midway. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking it can move up. No. For now, no. But maybe come time. As I always say. So moving on, and you kind of saw the sneak peek of this Fortress level here. We got the final Judge level, I think, because this is 3 for 3 on Judge's levels. We got Fly Bones by FPZero. Another Jump Team member, I'm pretty sure. Pretty exciting. Now, 0th place because this is one of the 3 judges, and we already played... Oh, hook me up, Chief. We already played 2 other judges levels. One back in the Forest World and one in the Ice World, so... The Forest World one was really good. The Ice World one was pretty meh. So we'll see how the 3rd one fares up. So we got, you know, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear going on here. I'm seeing the main gimmick. Dry bones everywhere. This, you know what, I'm gonna say, this is what Boney Crew should have been. I think I get into that pipe. I'm gonna try it. Nope. One last attempt, right here. Okay, it's not possible. It is impossible! Yeah, looks like the main gimmick. I like it! That they're using the dry bones as like an actual obstacle / platform you could use, but you can only bounce on it once. It's pretty cute. I was worried that I wouldn't have been able to make that jump. Trust the coins? That is hella slowdown because that is a lot of sprites. These great platforms are sprites, and from what I know, they take up a lot of sprites, like sprite data. So putting too many of those will basically not give you the option to... Okay, there's nothing to the left. You already know, chat. You got layer 2. Where's the hidden Yoshi coin at? Like, you can't fool me. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in this level. I'll find it. Oh, that is... yeah, look at the frickin' slowdown. Nice, dude. I am safe here, right? There it is! I called it. I'm so adding it as a bingo card for VLDC 11. Like, for sure. Alright, this level... Like, this is how you do a gimmick and do everything with it, right? This is really legit so far. I hate this level. I'm just kidding. That's what I get for talking positive about the level. I'm really sorry, chat. No, this level... Like, it clicked for me. I'm liking this level. So let's see... Oh, now I gotta wait a cycle. Like, sure, the slowdown is kind of a pain, but... It's fine. Like, as on it... What?! What the fuck was that?! You saw that, like, play the replay, dude. I teleported. What was that? Okay, dude. It was going too well, I get it. Boing, boing. They really give you a lot of dry bones there. It's what Big Boost Castle should have been. Just a lot of like... get it before it escapes, thank you. Like, collect it before it despawns. Okay, I need to slow the heck down. I'm sure there's a lot of, you know, downtime as well. And I kinda say that it's a slight problem, but... I don't know, I'm liking this level. I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it's worth. So right now... Oh! You saw that teleport? And then, I did not think these things were jank, but TIL. Where's the last Yoshi coin at? Bye. Maybe I don't want the feather, because if the whole gimmick is bouncing off of these, like, dry bones and bony beetles, there's the last one. Yoink. Oh! Okay, I thought that frickin' block, what the fuck? What the... Okay. Okay, dude. This level clicked. GG's.
28.
What the hell was that? Okay, that was a fun level. It clicked. It got that seal of approval for me. So that was very fun, very friendly, and a little jank. And it's like, you know what? I think it is. No, Big Boost Castle had a midway. I was about to say this was the first level that had a midway to it, but no. Big Boost Castle here had a midway. But no midway, no midway, no midway. Or actually, I legit already forget what this level was. No midway. Midway, no midway, no midway. I almost said midway, but no midway. And this level had a midway. So this level was really fun. Dare I say that the level could have done a bit more with the dry bones gimmick, but I like how involved the level was with the dry bones, like turning them into, you know, one-time jumps. Like if you miss the jump, it's like, okay, that's fine. You just wait for the bony beetle / dry bones to spawn back in. That's completely fine by me. I do also wish that the layer 2 was a bit more involved, other than, like, there should have been ones on the ground for you to, you know, platform on before it lands in the lava, because they were all just on the ceiling and, you know, dropping down on you. And when you see that happen, you just sit and wait, right? There should have been there should have been ones coming upwards, you know, kind of shove you forward. It's like, hey, no slacking off. Go on and get. So yeah, overall, very friendly, and I mean that in a very, very good way. Very fun and very. If you heard that, that was my bottle going pop for some reason. So where does it go? I know it's not top 10, but I kind of want to give it top 10. Like, let's talk about the downsides. Yes, it was a little jank with the great platforms and the slowdown. Like, especially, like, the slowdown can be a big issue because, for example, if you're jumping in midair and the slowdown stops, it's kind of like, you know, you're playing at 0.5 speed and all of a sudden, in a split second, you're playing at ×1 speed. And, you know, if you're mid-jump, that can mess up with your consistency. And the reason I bring that up is I did have issues with that in the past, and it is so annoying to deal with. I don't know with this level. I think it could go very high because I think a lot of people will like this level. Like, it was really fun to play. Like, really, really fun. Like, you got Crystal Castle. But at least Flybones did have a midway. Is it top 10, in my opinion? It was a simple gimmick, but I didn't. You could argue that I didn't see it done to that extent in terms of, like, sure, they could have done more with the level, but I feel like they try to keep it simple for the sake of being simple. So I think it could break into the top 10 because I'm looking at everything outside of it, and they got issues as well, kind of like me on God for real. But Flybones feels like the consistency's there. It had a little bit of jank, but like the system, the consistency and the like execution feels like it was done with a purpose. So, with that said, I think it can. I don't know. I don't know because I'm thinking it could get 7th. It beats Emerald Fortress. It beats Stalking Castle. It beats all of these. But I also said for Blocksnake Skyway that I kind of said the same thing with Flybones, right? Where I was saying I wish there was more in Flybones. But I think Blocksnake Skyway only did like... Because I think the main gimmick was the Blocksnake, and they only did it, I think, twice. And that's when I said that they should have done more. But Flybones did do more. Like, a lot more. I'm just saying that there should have been even more. Like, I got a full course meal, I'm like, I want seconds, dude. Like, I'm at a buffet and I'm gonna go get seconds. You got Crystal Castle, you got Ghostly Fiery Woods. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm thinking a pretty... You want thirds? When I used to go to a buffet before it got closed down, unfortunately, due to COVID, there was this buffet I used to go to, and I would get so much there. So there's a level I want to run back because like this is gonna be something big. So we're running back number 6 Wendy's Hideaway by LucasRCD. Why must you feel bloated when I want a food? As long as you work out like I do, then enjoy it while you can. I'm saying that like a threat. No, we're playing number 6 Wendy's Hideaway because you know what I'm thinking, chat? I'm gonna show the ranking list real quick. These 2 levels right here what I'm thinking is gonna happen is these two are gonna go down here, right? Because I think what's gonna happen is these two are gonna move down, and all of these are gonna move up. You do work out, but you've been feeling super bloated. You don't know why. Huh. I wouldn't know either. And sorry for being like, yeah, maybe you should work out, stupid Felix. It's almost like I don't know how to socialize. It's diet? Maybe. So yeah, we're running back this level. We got number 6 Wendy's Hideaway Bay, LucasRCD. This is 77th place. That's, you know, it's impressive because a lowest rank level in the lowest ranked levels world is currently in my top 10 still. But again, this is one of the earliest levels we played, so I'm replaying it just to know that, like, is this overrated, right? Starting being like, yeah, the aesthetics look kind of dope. That's through the door. Did eat a burger yesterday for lunch. That was kind of it. Oh no! You ate something! How dare you! Switch blocks! May as well add that to the bingo card. Yeah, we're just running back a level right now. Which, like, hot take, this is what I'm going to do more often instead of assuming, like, you know, is this level overrated? What I'm going to do starting from now for future VLDCs, when I'm not sure about a level, I'm just going to go replay that level and know for sure. And that's what we're doing right now. Oh, that's a freaking crappy jump. What's down here? Oh. What's over there, dude? I'm gonna find out. We got an auto generator, though. Oh. Open it up for me, please. Thank you. That was a lot of work for a fire flower. Yeah, for sure. Because, like, I'll admit, I kind of messed up with that in all the other previous VLDCs, where I just assumed, I was like, oh yeah, this level, you know, based on memory, it was pretty, you know, pretty good. But, you know, come the finale, if you remember, there was a whole bunch of levels that was like, you know, is this as fun as I remember it being, right? Is this the top 10 level I remember it being? And let me tell you, so far it's not really anything special other than the aesthetics. Like, the whole palace feel of this is pretty cool. Like, look at this. This is a freaking fancy pants looking. So what's next? Whoa, ice physics. Like, good thing we got the red switch before coming back in here, huh? So yeah, like, this is one of the earliest levels we played, right? Because the lowest strength levels world was one of the first. Whoa, underwater section. No ice on the bingo card. Yeah, because I took it off, because as soon as, like, that was the running gag, right? That I said in the first iteration of the bingo card, that when it comes to VLDC has a funny bad habit of making ice levels with no ice physics. And, like, you know, back in VLDC, that was fine, but what wasn't fine was the Ice World and OLDC. Freaking 5 out of, I think, the 13 levels in the Ice World had ice physics. And all the, you know, 7 or 8 other levels didn't have an ice physics to it. In we go. Whoa! Jump scare. Jeez. that's freaking loud, dude, when that happens. Like BAM! Okay, let's not die in here, Felix. Alright, GG's. So I can assure you that this level was pretty mid playing it the second time around. I think at the time I commended it because I was like, you know, it's got a vertical section, it's got platforming sections, it's got layer 3, like, it's got a lot going on for it, right? But I can assure you that I do not think that, unfortunately, Wendy's Hideaway is in our top 10 anymore. I'm not going to take off any points or anything, but I think it can drop down. Same with Stalking Castle, because it did have a unique gimmick, but I remember saying that, like, now that we're playing a healthy amount of levels, like, we played over 60 now, right? Yeah, 64 levels. We're freaking three of the fourth ways done with this playthrough. That, now we got more stuff to compare, so, Bubble Boys, like, all of these down here can move up. This, and this can move up. And these can now sit here. Because I still think that these two levels are still very good, but, you know, they ran their course. Yeah, these two can stay down here. So now, with that done, thank you, LucasRCD. You still don't deserve to be in the lowest strength levels world, buddy. You still had a Boney level. So back to the industrial world, because now we gotta rank Flybones. So Flybones. Let me just grab the ranking list. Okay, Flybones, again, was very fun, was very friendly, and had a pretty unique gimmick. Not unique, but done to an extent that I enjoyed it, but I wish they did more. So with that said, looking at our new refound top 10, it's got a midway, and it wasn't short. It was more fun than Ghostly Fiery Woods. It's 8th place. I remember saying it could be 7th, but does it beat out Emerald Fortress? Emerald Fortress's second half was seriously good. But the first half, like, that's why the extra notes are there, right? The first half was very questionable. I think Emerald Fortress beats it out, because if I'm saying that the second half was very, very good, and the second half was an auto-scroller, by the way, don't forget that. That for now it could stay at 7th. So Flybones gets 8th place. We got 2 judges levels in our top 10 for the time being. So the aesthetics, 7.5. You know what, 8. I like the inclusion of the pipes in the layer 2. Creativity, 8.5. I don't think it's enough for a 9. Playability for sure gets a 9. I think a lot of people would like this level. It just felt like it like, pun intended, it flew very well. Like, you just kind of rode with the wind. And a consistency, there was a little bit of jank, but it's still a fun level. And in my opinion, like, the playability is a very, like, I'm not saying that, you know, some of them aren't as heavy a heavy influence. Like, they're all pretty equal, but I will say, if I had to pick one, playability and creativity are the 2 most important ones. So if your level's really fun, then you're gonna get a good score from it. So yeah, Judge 3. Judge 3. Not really much else to say. Like, you can see here, Judge 1, no midway and auto-scroller, and I think Judge 2... Oh no, that's Judge 3. Why did I name you Judge 3? So what, is this Judge 2? Sure. I don't know why it's not in order. I think it was based on the order of judge notes from like top to bottom. So GG's, that was quite the side quest we went on, wasn't it? But now we can move on. We got our dot level, the only dot level in this world. Up we go. We got Mushroom Challenge by Mess. That's such a little name. Mies. 39th place. A score of, pending placement, 31.33 out of 50. Fun fact, the judge note says the level name of this is actually called, and I quote, this one. That's what this level is originally called. It's called this one. Oh, Switch Palace. Don't touch the edge of the screen or you'll be kicked out of the level. And don't take any mushrooms either. Oh boy. Oh, side exit. Okay. I think we have a gimmick. I already know what's coming. Dodge the mushrooms, right? Yup. Yup. Okay. And ice physics. For some reason this level is... Do I lose? Oh, what the fuck? You can do that? Dude, you can do that? You could have the side exit enabled on a auto scroll? Dude. Mind blown. You could tell by my reaction, I've never seen that before in my life. I did not think you could do that. That is already so cool. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I know this gimmick, because I played a lot of levels that have this gimmick of avoid the mushrooms. Like, I'm straight up Mario. I hate mushrooms. And I don't like the veggie at all. Oh, that's why the blue coins are there. Okay. I was about to say I'm loving this level. Not anymore. So can you believe that this is the industrial world and not the freaking ice world right now? Make it make sense, chat. You know what's really funny? Since this is all like purely vanilla aesthetics, I could edit this if I really wanted to. Dang it. I could edit this if I really wanted to. The overworld, that is. And the levels. Which, I'm not gonna edit the levels. The only time I did was freaking Sokobansolver's level in VLDC 6. And if you count Yellow Challenge. If you were here for the disqualified levels in the premiere of this OLDC. I'm not doing a very good job at this. I'm glad that the rooms are at least short. Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta remember that I can't touch the wall behind me because it's gonna exit the level, which again I really like. It's such a simple aspect, but I did not think you could combine an auto scroller and a frickin'... There we go. An auto scroller and a side exit. Midway already! Alright. Don't take any mushrooms! Big doors are to reset the current room. The small one is to advance to the end of the level. Okay. Thank you for the munchers. So back in we go. What the heck? Oh, it's in case you enter the door. Got it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I despawned it. Alright, don't touch the mushrooms, chat. They're psychedelic. Ah! Watch out. No hidden mushrooms up here. You totally think there would have been. Oh, I see what's going on here. I mean, how cute is that? Having the mushrooms be the main obstacle. Ah! Okay, you know what? Already this is the industrial world, right? It started off weak, but these past few levels we played have been bangers. Eat all the mushrooms. Look at all of them! Give me all of them, dude. I was honestly hoping it would not send me back to the beginning, but okay. Shucks. Ah! Get me back up. Get me to my little safe haven. Ah! Bam, 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 bam. Do. Okay, do this again. Like already, this first half, or not first half, the second half is marginally longer than the first half. That was so risky. Jeez. Yeah, this is the one I failed on. Woo! Spice, dude. Oh gosh. Oh lord, they coming. You know what they should have done? They should have put mushroom spawns in the... Oh, that's just evil. Wait, how do I do this? Can I make that jump? This feels really sketch, dude. Eee! Okay. Okay, dude. GG's. Wait. Nope. Alright, GG's. That was a very fun level, but that's mainly because I like that gimmick. And my controller disconnected when I was just wanting to place it down. Ah, spoilers! No, we're not playing Some Guy 712X's level. Spoilers. That was such a deadly combo, dude. Freaking disconnecting the controller when I can't instantly, like, switch off. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. No, we're not playing Felix's hack right now. Alright, I'm sorry, Chad. I have to put you on BRB real quick because I gotta use the bathroom pretty badly all of a sudden. Get ready to listen to the music. I'm sorry. BRB. Hey, I'm back, Chad. I'm very, very sorry about the wait. I think, like, low-key, that juice, think it poisoned me or something. Jeez. I deeply apologize about the wait. Hopefully, like, while I was gone, everyone went to go get snacks or stuff, but yeah, we're back now. And don't worry, I washed my hands, just so you know. Feel like that's a running gag, pun intended, with streamers. So yeah, Mushroom Challenge. I think with how long I was gone, I have to replay the level just to refresh my brain, you know. But no, Mushroom Challenge. Like, I'm already a fan of the gimmick. I will say that, like, okay, I get with the gimmick that it needs to be short, otherwise, because it's basically a, you know, first try it, like, go damageless, otherwise, if you take damage, you have to reset the entire section. So, like, that second half was that gimmick, right? But especially the first half, I get it was an auto-scroller, but definitely could have done a bit more, especially with the cool gimmick of, like, you know, the side exit was enabled, right? I get you could do that, but I still did not think you could combine that with a freaking auto-scroller. That's what makes it so cool to me. Because it's like, for example, if you're 50 seconds into the auto-scroller and you're like, oh, collected a mushroom, you can just freaking exit the level. You don't even have to take an intentional death. So, yeah. Really fun level. And yeah, that's it. I don't really know what else to say other than, yeah, I wish there was more, right? Like I said that for the level before and the level before that, and at least Big Boo's Castle hooked me up and did all of it, right? So take notes, everyone else. But yeah, Mushroom Challenge, like, there's not really any downside. You could say that some section, like the difficulty curve, if you could call it that, feels all over the place because there was some parts that you think would be difficult, like when you have to hit the turn blocks to get rid of the mushrooms. But after that, you could just hang out on the turn block, right? You don't have to stand on the ground with the mushrooms passing by. And there was that no block section that felt pretty cramped. I feel like that could have been difficult, and especially that last jump into the door. That was unintentional, like, not unintentionally, but that was unnecessarily difficult all of a sudden. So that's really the only downside. Pretty wonky difficulty curve, but still a very fun level, and I get to play the game of where the heck am I gonna rank this? So I think Mushroom Challenge is similar to, not Stocking Castle, to Crystal Castle, in the fact that it's such a bizarre gimmick done for a old school, by the way, old school level design contest. So Okay, I'm gonna play the card because when it comes to great levels like this, I really gotta, bring up the like very niche things. So this level is primary not old school friendly, right? This is something that you see in VLDC, not old school, where the gimmick got flipped upside down where you're not dodging enemies, you're dodging power-ups, right? Like, don't get me wrong, that's a unique gimmick, but it's not old school, it's kind of new school that people been doing that. So I kind of use that same excuse for, like, not Tricky but Hard, but Racing Party, Subterranean Scaffolds, and not Emerald Fortress, and Stalking Castle, right? So Mushroom Challenge is kind of the same, where, like, doing it in a, like, I'm gonna flip it backside up again and say that this is really cool to see in an old school level design contest, right? You love to see hints of, VLDC in a hack that's meant to be as old as not vanilla, as old school as possible, right? So I think this just gets tense. Even though I think these two levels were more fun. Don't get me wrong, Mushroom Challenge is for sure fun. Like, everyone loves a gimmick where Mario has to dodge the power-ups that, power him up, right? That you gotta stay small. I do think there should have been a bit more reset doors in the second half as well. Because that message box before the second half started kind of said, like, oh, the big doors are to reset the room. But I think we only saw it once or twice. So I just, like, in all honesty, I don't feel like this level deserves top 10, but I don't know where else I would put it. Like, I feel like it's more fitting to be just outside of the top 10, and not necessarily top 10. I mean, if Bubble Boys and Flybone, okay, fine, it's 10th place. I'll shut up. It's got a midway. I was thinking Crystal Castle is better, but Crystal Castle did not have a midway. So Mushroom Challenge does get 10th place. Doggo! So the aesthetics, in my opinion, I'm gonna give it a 7, because why is this in the industrial world when it was clearly ice physics? The creativity, 9. Consistency, again, difficulty curve is all over the place. You call that, and playability 8.5. Like, it's almost a chocolate design level. That's how custom it felt. So I bet you anything it got, like, it got penalized. So moving on, we are playing, like, I just wanna show real quick the ranking list. Just from this world alone, industrial level, industrial level, industrial level, industrial level. Freaking 4 levels have broken into our top 12 from this world alone. So, like, I called it, right? Before we started the Industrial World. Industrial World feels like the most bland world, but it always has the greatest levels. Like, I'm not turning it on purpose. These levels are just legit good. So moving on, we already saw who it was. It was the YouTuber that I like watching. It's I like it. We got number 712, Big Boo Castle, not Big Boo's Castle. Big Boo Castle by some guy 712X. This person has been like I already like the YouTuber, so I'm already very biased. But he's been here like every VLDC. 29th place, with a score of 33.33 out of 50. That is a lot of threes. Let's do it. This level's got a moon and Yoshi coins in it. How much you want to bet that the time starts at 712? My controller just disconnected. Awesome. Like, welcome back to the stream, Felix. Welcome back to dealing with... I can't even just reset. I gotta close out of it completely. Like, dude. What a freaking pain. Dude, I barely even touched the controller! Jeez. Now I gotta reset again. You see how annoying this is to deal with, chat? Let's just play the level. In we go! In we go. Alright, the time did not start at 712. Like, it would be only fitting that it did, right? That's our first Yoshi coin already, okay. Oh! I saw the moon already! Do I gotta spin jump for it? No, it looks like we need a P-switch, so do not collect those coins, Felix. I can collect these ones. Oh, do I got a shell? Nope, I cannot break those. Imagine I could, though. Get a feather already. Oh! Dude, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of backtracking come time. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, like, yeah, there is a lot. Let's open this, and we got a haul ass, chat. Go, 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 go. Look at these coins. Nope, not that one just yet. Oh, thank you for... See, that's what frickin' the haunted house should have done. Frickin' Wii 2. I think that was the creator. Whoa! Do I win? I win! Oh, that's just a power-up. Oh, insta-lose. At least I got a power-up from there, right? And it spawns us just outside. Oh, right. So I already got, like, most of the collectibles. Jeez. Let me guess, midway? I always say that because, you know, it's only fitting that after you get three Yoshi coins. Yeah. Alright, this level is, like, feels condensed so far in terms of collectibles. Like, we already got the moon. We already got 3 Yoshi coins. Sure. Feel like, oh, that's why. I was about to say, those coins feel like a freaking disaster ready to happen. And all of a sudden, ghost enemies. What do we got? Point of advice. Enter this pipe if you wish to return everything here to the original states, such as Maine or Florida. Wait, what? I don't get it. Such as Maine or Florida. Canadian moment? Shoot. What the? Oh, right, because that thing's a sprite. Got it. Are you ready to unleash the beast, chat? Yump. I'm like 70% success rate on yumps today. Like, go me. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, if I cannot reset there, that's an infinite power-up farm, by the way. I'm gonna cross that off. Because there's a power-up in that room. Bingo! There's a power-up in that room that if you kept resetting it, you could stock up on power-ups indefinitely. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. I freaking hate these boo links. Oh, no. Unleash the beast! Ah! No! No, run away! I need to get that Yoshi coin, but before I die, get me out of here, dude! Get me out, get me out. Oh god, am I safe here? Alright, this level just got stressful. Oh, he's down 100! Oh. Damn. I'm sad. You could say that's a difficulty curve and not a skill issue, trust me. Like, how did I first try the first half, Chad? Don't ask what I was trying to do there. I was trying to be sneaky and be like, I could spin jump past these. So here's your infinite power up farm, by the way. I could do that every time if I wanted. I'm only gonna do it twice. Now, where's our P-switch? Nope, 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 nope. There it is. That was a hard yump to hit. I can't say that because we got a freaking 3-tile jump yump in Crystal Castle. Oh, this is handy. Yeah, block everything off for me. Easy peasy. I did the same thing. It's not easy as 1, 2, 3, I guess. The big boo boss, the triple B, is through the red door. However, if you want to return to the first part of the castle, enter the brown door to the right. Why would I want to do that? Oh, you know why? Because, like, for example, if you miss a Yoshi coin in the first half and you have 4 out of 5 here, thank you for that, some guy 712X. I appreciate that. Not many Not many people do that. I also shouldn't have gotten hit there. Got all the freaking switch blocks in here. We got the rainbow going on. We still don't have the blue switch, and we got freaking like after this world we only got 2 sub worlds to go, and one of them is the best ranked levels world. So we're almost done, chat. Probably like 2 or 3 more streams. Alright, GG's. So the first half should have not been as condensed as it was, but the second half was pretty fun. Ooh, shit. 11th place level. Next up. But, like, it's still continuing. All these freaking... Like, don't get me wrong. This level is one of the weaker ones just because it wasn't as groundbreaking as the 4 levels before, but it was still a fun level. And I'm not saying that... Say that because I like the YouTuber, aka the person that made this level. But, yeah, so the first half, like, I'm glad it wasn't as short as it was, because the first half, I feel like the Yoshi coins, you know, barely scrolled the screen and another one showed up, and it felt like, you know, all of a sudden, boom, 3 Yoshi coins, and I'm almost done the level? Not quite. The second half was much more action-packed, so... Cliche saying, first half meh, second half good. I used to say that a lot, but... Not as often now. So, plus sides and negatives. So, plus side, pretty fun level. Like I said, it's one of the more tamer ones, dare I say, compared to the levels we played, right? The downsides are, well, for one, Boonlings suck as an enemy. 2, there are a lot of switch blocks, which, again, the later VLDCs will be penalized. Not from me, but from the judges as well. Like, heck, we even saw it in VLDC 9. That some levels got penalized for using switch blocks, but we'll see it much more prominently in VLDC 11-12. Because, again, if as a refresher, to not go on like a 10-minute rant, to keep it short, chat, to... Oh, sorry. Like... Switch blocks make no sense in these levels because before, like, this compilation hack was just made to combine all of the OLDC entries, right? So before this compilation hack, all of these levels were their own hack, right? So think about that and the switch palaces. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? So That's why switch blocks are pretty weird, and pretty weird in competition hacks like this, right? Like, sure, some guy 712X has been doing that in every like competition hack they've been doing, because I assume they know that, oh, there's gonna be switch palaces, obviously, but like. Maybe if we play a some guy 712X level in, you know, VLDC 13, 14, what's gonna happen then, right? So there goes me going on like a 10-minute rant again. But there you go. TLDR, switch blocks makes no sense. GG's. Yeah, Big Boo Castle, let me tell you, it's, as much as I like the YouTuber... It's not as great as the Big Boo's Castle. And like I said, this level just feels like tame after the freaking action-packed levels that we played. Like, for God's sakes, we freaking got 2 top 10 levels in a row, basically, because we did Fly Bones into Mushroom Challenge, not counting this level here. So... Again, it just feels like a mid-level. The first half was pretty lackluster, but the second half was pretty fun. So, like, you got Climb and Dodge, Dolphin's Paradise, Deadwood Forest. I think it just goes somewhere down here with, like, all the other mid-levels. Like, you have some solid mid-levels up here with, like, Lost Castle. But I think Lost Castle is better than this one. I do appreciate the door taking you back to the beginning, though. like, dare I say, I've never seen that before. And frankly, in my opinion, it's not necessary, but I extremely appreciate some guys 712X doing that because, again, imagine if you had 4 out of 5 Yoshi coins and you can't exit the level. You have to collect all of them again, and some guy 721X is like, you know what, it's fine. Go back to the first section and find the last Yoshi coin, right? And on the downside of that, literally all 3 Yoshi coins were right beside each other in the first half, so I don't know. It's still a nice touch. It probably doesn't affect the ranking, but you get brownie points. You get a cookie. So yeah, first half good. Or not first half good. First half pretty meh. Second half was pretty action-packed in comparison. So I think it's down here more. I think it goes here. Because I think Bullet Bonanza is slightly better. You have Ice Cream Glacier. What was this? Oh, yeah, I remember what Disparity Track was. I was about to be like, I need to go see what it was. No, I remember. I mean, it's just a matter of, yeah, the first half sucked. I'll say it straight up. First half sucked. But the second half was good. But is it enough to propel it into the top freaking 23? I don't think so. I think it can go down here, unfortunately. Super Terrarian Hill had a unique gimmick. Ghost Forest was crazy. Noise was pretty crazy. Ice Cream Glacier was pretty good. I think I need to re-rank some stuff here. No, I think it just gets 29th. I was thinking Ice Cream Glacier. Oh, sorry, didn't see your message talk farther. When it comes to a level format, how do you think a level should scale? Like start off simple and then slowly ramp up in difficulty until the end, or to start off hard and then finish hard? Good question. So, in my opinion, if it starts off hard, then I expect the difficulty curve to stay hard. Because, like, I don't think I have a scene to... You know, I'm gonna make a scene. I'm gonna open up Paint for this. Like, that's a really good question. I'm glad you brought it up. Here, let me add window capture, Paint. Oh my, why is it all black? Why is it all black? I have Paint open. Why is it like that? Ah! Ah, what the heck? Okay, fine. I'm not opening up Paint. I guess I'll go here. So, yeah, so let's say the level starts off hard from here. I would expect it to stay hard. Sure, it could, you know, dip down or dip up. Fine, but I kind of expect the difficulty curve to stay in the middle. Because, like, for example... For example, Mushroom Challenge, the difficulty curve was kind of like this. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And, like, that tells me that the consistency in terms of that is not good, right? So, like, I kind of expect it to just be smooth sailing, right? So, like, for example, another example would be Big Boo's Castle. It started off hard, right? And then it stayed hard. Sure, the elevator room was slightly easier, and that's fine, but again, I played over 1,000 levels, and I know if a level got, you know, unnecessarily difficult all of a sudden. So hopefully that answers your question. And again, thank you for asking that, because that is a very good question. I sound like a teacher by saying that. So yeah, in terms of like just judging, I base it on difficulty curve, the aesthetics, the creativity. I mean, that's why we have all of this. I'm literally listing off all of the categories, right? So 712, Big Boo Castle. That's 29th. I just realized the official ranking is also 29th. Let me assure you, chat, that I know this has happened on multiple occasions. This is not on purpose, okay? It for sure is not. But the fact that it keeps happening is making me nervous that people think I do it on purpose. Let me just drink my poison juice. So the aesthetics, I mean, it's old school level design contest. It's only going to get so good. Have we had a 9 in aesthetics so far? No, we had some 8.5s, but that's it. Like, if a level manages to break into the 9 or even 10 for freaking old school level design contest, more power to you. The creativity, I don't think is enough for an 8. Like, yeah, first half meh, second half good. It's been a while since I got to say that in extra notes. Consistency, Boolinks suck. 9. And playability 8. Again, I'm not gonna give some guy 712X brownie points for the reset door, but just know that I am appreciative of that reset door to go back to the beginning. Alright, time to battle Bowser. Freaking Bowser's house. We got front door. just like in freaking the original Super Mario World by Lol Yoshi. Oh lord. This is the 11th place, so this is one placement for being in the top 10. Not necessarily the best ranked levels world, because we played a 10th place level and a 9th place level, which was back in the Grassland world. But alright, Lol Yoshi levels tend to be either really good or really bad, so this is like we're playing Russian roulette right now. A score of 38.07 out of 50. The fact that it doesn't even break into the 40s for 11th place is kind of crazy. Alright, final level. Let's do it. Not necessarily final level. Oh, what the heck? Do you think this is edited? It's freaking the final castle of Super Mario World. We got multiple doors. Okay, we might be playing this level a couple of times, chat. If I'm gonna have to pick the door every time. Let me go with door number 1. Ice physics. Imagine this is just not changed at all, and Lol Yoshi is like, yeah, I'm going to I'm going to submit all like 8 rooms of freaking front door. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Is there a 9? Nope. Alright, well, we'll go just like in order, right? So 1 and 5, 2 and 6, and so forth. How's this underwater section? Yeah, this is literally like you remember the final level of VLDC like 8 and 9 when it's just the staff levels? That's what this feels like. That it's like every room is made by someone else. Freaking Lol Yoshi, dude. Like, that's the Lol in Yoshi, am I right? So what? Do I beat the level? Dude, this is literally freaking Bowser's Castle right now. Like, you got freaking the light switch and everything. That's a red sprite block, by the way. Another bingo. Kind of made a little M. M for Mike. On my bingo card. Oh, I freaking forgot. We got a moon as well. Anything else? No. No, we got a 30 plus. Alright, the M is gone. The M is gone, Chad. I'm sorry. How could I frickin' forget we collected a moon? And not even any soft lock. SMH, dude. Alright, do you think we're battling Bowser? Nope, orb. Take this gold to finish the level, or take the door to replay the 8 rooms. Well, you know what I'm doing. Well, okay, this is going to be very interesting to judge, let me tell you. Like, there's going to be the elephant in the room when we're going to be ranking this level. Because, like, basically it's... I gotta check something, because if I go back into room 5... Okay. I thought it was going to be, you know, if you go into door B and you go into door A2, it's going to be different than A2 from, you know, A chocolate room. Yeah, these rooms have very hints of frickin' the original Super Mario World. And no offense, lol Yoshi, but I do not see this being frickin' 11th place. Oh, you're gonna make me... I'm not gonna do this room again, except I have to. Okay, fine. You know, can we get a 1-up? Yo! Come on! Ah! So close. Just one more bounce, and I would have gotten it. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do? So we don't gotta do that room every time. I'm just gonna save state here. No midway, by the way. Lol. Is what I'm saying to that. It's a lol. Room 3. Oh. Lava Lotus room. How do I get that? Oh, it's just gotta... Oh, jeez. I mean, at least you utilize the Lava Lotuses a little bit. No 1-up for us. Alright. Room 7. In we go. What do we got? Bullet Bill room? Dude, this is literally a room in the freaking original Super Mario World. Like, what is this? I even think there was a green switch block in that same room. What's the freaking catch in this level, dude? Or is this literally just the front door, right? Every room is unique. Because I am, like, no offense, lol Yoshi, I am not amused. This also feels very... Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say, this feels also very reminiscent of a room in freaking Super Mario World. Like, there was a heavy influence in this level. I could see it. I can see clearly now. Notice how I'm like doing all these rooms damageless. I didn't, by the way. I'm lying, because I just remembered I took a hit in the bullet bill room. What's our last room? Vertical section. Okay. Lamau. I like doing that. A Bigu. Shoutouts to Yoshi's Island 1.5. Woo! And we're basically done. We'll do one last hurrah in this room, but yeah, like, no offense, I am not amused because, like, some of these rooms are completely unique, right? Like, you had the vertical section room, you had the bullet bill room, and the lava lotus room. But, like, there was that bullet bill room that was literally copy and paste. Like, maybe lol Yoshi changed some of the placements, but, like, what the heck, man?
Orb.
GG's. That is the final level of the front door. Or of the front door. It was the final level of front door, but the final level of the pretty stacked, ow! Pretty stacked industrial world. You think I should count these little pixels as cutoff, by the way? You see these little dots on the corners? Yeah, we got 2 bingos a bit ago. We got the second bingo from the red sprite block, and then the infinite power-up farm from some guy 712X's level. And still no cutoff. Again, unless we want to count these pixels here. But I don't think that's necessarily cutoff. Alright, so yeah, let me address the elephant in the room for this level. So, if it weren't for that final door in the final room before the orb that takes you back to the beginning section, for you to experience this entire level, you basically have to enter it 4 freaking different times, and that's if you first try it every single time, which I did, and I feel proud of myself for doing all 9 rooms. Well, 10 rooms actually, because I did, no, 11 rooms, because I did that like darkened room 3 times, I think. So yeah, like, because my issue is, think of the generic player. If I wasn't a completionist and I was like, okay, let's beat the level and be done and over with, you literally would have to do only 2 rooms, 3 rooms, if you count the darkened room. 3 rooms to beat this level. And you could say that there's no midway. There still is no midway in this level. The difficulty curve, understandably, is kind of all over the place, but overall is a pretty easy level. And I'm just not amused, right? Because some of the rooms were unique, right? Some of the rooms were legit unique, but some of them were literally maybe move the freaking bullet bill 1 tile over and call it a day. Like, no, you're not fooling me. Yeah, it's got no midway. Like, honestly, what they should have done is they should have made you do, for example, 4 rooms, put a midway, and then let you do the next 4 rooms, and then beat the level. That's what they should have done. But no, they try to, like, I get it, pun intended, they kept it old school, and kept it like, hey, you're entering Bowser's Castle. But just, again, I'm not amused. I'm not amused. It did not click for me. The gimmick did not work for me. Lol Yoshi, you kind of failed on this one, buddy. I just do not see this being 11th place because, again, from a judge's point of view, it makes sense because they would judge every room and they'd be like, okay, there's a lot of, creativity in this level, and that's fine. But from the generic player, you're going to only play freaking 20% of the rooms and be done and over with, right? Because if you think about it, if you're, for example, do room 1 and 2, dark room, collect orb, and finish, this level is really short, right? So, again, normally I like, for example, the staff levels from VLDC 8 and 9, because each room is its own level made by someone new, right? But this one, it feels like a WarioWare, and I love WarioWare, that each room is like, hey, complete it and move on. But it's not that, because again, you only have to do 2 rooms. Like, come on. Ugh. So rant over. GG's. So I guess, like, what it boils down to, it's like a staff level. The creativity is pretty high because he had the quantity. The quality was not there, in my opinion. And yeah, it's not the best LOL Yoshi level. Like, I said it before going in, right? You're either gonna get a really good level or a really, mid level. And we got, one side of the spectrum there. So I really, I kind of want to give it a low ranking, but I guess I'll give it a legit ranking because it's got the quantity, but even then, I'm not amused. Like, I said that 5 times, but I need to empathize it. Yes, English speak words. Shut up, Felix. It's got no midway. Technically speaking, it's got no midway. We got freaking 8 rooms. And I just hate the fact that you have to do that dark room every single time. you want to, like, beat all the levels. It was enough that I played through it 3 times. So yeah, with that said, I legit think it could go pretty low. You got water pool, dude. I still stay true to this, by the way. I still think that water pool was a contender for first place before we played Lazy's level. What was Waterworld? Oh yeah, I remember. Anyway, it literally gets 59th. Again, I don't see it. I don't see it. Even if I played all of the rooms, like I said, some of the rooms were unique, but they still were short. Like, they were short levels. So, front door! In all caps. Gets 59th. That's what I'm just gonna write. Doesn't work for me, plus no midway. Like, the no midway is fine, right? I'm kind of, I'll be honest, I'm kind of saying that as a shitpost. But the gimmick going on in this level is fine, but still, like, if I were to judge it, and I'm basing on all the rooms, then I'm also going to, you know, shitpost and say, well, there should have been technically a midway. So yeah, the creativity automatically gets an 8.5. Again, just based on the quantity. Aesthetics, some of the colors were popping. Playability, honestly, I really think this level would have popped if you had to do a gauntlet and do all eight rooms in one go. I seriously think they should have changed it a little bit and been like, do the first 4 rooms, get the midway, do the next 4 rooms, beat the level. That would have made this level a banger. And consistency 8 because, I mean, it's like the staff level, right? You got freaking 9 different rooms. You are not going to stay consistent. So at that, chat, GG's. That was the Industrial World. And all I got to say is, Industrial World is on a roll that, like, I'm still going to say that the Industrial Worlds are the more boring ones, but they do hold the strongest levels overall. And OLDC's Industrial World was no different because you got freaking Big Boo Castle, you got Mushroom Challenge, I didn't go down. You got Fly Bones, you got Crystal Castle, you got Big Boo's Castle. So you got, how many contenders for top 3? You got Big Boo's Castle, Crystal Castle, Fly Bones, Mushroom Challenge, and this one. Jeez, 5 contenders for the top 3. Alright. Again, this is just my top 3 favorite. I actually don't know. I don't know. They were all good. Out of all of them, my favorite would have to be Fly Bones. I had the most fun with this level. Followed by Mushroom Challenge as second place, and third place can go to Big Boo's Castle, even if it stressed me out. But I think this level was seriously, like, well done, LSH. In top 3 least favorite levels, we got not a whole lot of contenders. Well, Front Door for 1. Front Door for 1, and the Haunted House for 2, and I guess the Boney Crew. So Boney Crew definitely gets third place. It's not even that bad. It's just like the weakest in this world. Second place can go to, dare I say, second place could go to Front Door, and first place for least favorite can go to the Haunted House. Because as much as I hated this level's gimmick, I still, like, I'm gonna pretend, close my eyes and be like, oh, this level's fun. I'm playing all 8 rooms in a row. I like that challenge. That's what I'm gonna paint that level as. Because I still think the P-switch run in this level did not work. So GG's. Again, very strong world, and don't get baited, chat. This is not a level, this is not a level, and this is not a level. It's just part of the aesthetics. Like, you can see, I'm spamming left here. Like, these ones make no sense, but I'm saying this one does. That feels like a level up there. Oh, can't do anything. Alright, GG's. Time to skedaddle. So I would end it there, as per just Felix logic. I beat a world and finished. But I did put my lovely chat on BRB for like 10 minutes. So I'm just going to say screw it. Let's jump into the penultimate world, being the